Okay, we're up here. Question is, where do I want to start this building? Hello, and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Season 2, Episode 17, I believe. Alrighty. Now, I know the situation behind me looks a little bit weird. There's like a random hole in the wall, but I am standing in front of something I want to get done this episode. This wall. It's been something that's been on my mind for a hot minute now. I need to get this entire wall up to kind of finish the look of this area so I can start finishing up the look of this entire area and kind of get that feel going. But also, this isn't the exact idea I think they had in mind, but Chaplin, somebody who probably seen down in the comments, left a comment talking about a winding staircase back up to the top that leads down here. So I have done something similar where it's just like a popped off little hidden staircase over here. Just kind of hiding. This is going to be a much better walkway once I get the wall up and there's kind of like something like a guardrail here. But for the time being, this is kind of what it looks like. I can probably actually make it a 2 wide staircase once I get the wall in, but we'll see. But for right now, this is how I've been getting up and down. And I did extend the like support foundation down here. I also have to do that to this wall here. But this does just go into a random cave that's down here. You get to see a nice bit of my terraforming that's down here. I don't know what I'm going to do down here. I haven't decided. But this is a good way for me to have access down here. I'll probably just clear it out and put like some random buildings down here. Like make it like a black market type shopping center down here. I don't know. Or maybe just an underground shopping area. Shove some more villagers back there. It's fine. But our main focus, the wall. The wall needs to go up. It needs to get finished. And I may end up sprinkling in like I said, terraforming that area back there to kind of put in some more shops and stuff like that. But for right now, wall. Wall is the focus. Now this wall for the time being is probably just going to be flat up to here. Because I don't know quite what I'm doing over here yet. I do, as you can see, have like a little path going this way. That goes up, basically circles back around to this area. And to the portal. So this isn't an official path yet. I haven't completely cleared it out and I don't know exactly what I'm doing with it. But this is going to end up being a pathway up. So I don't know exactly how I want to do it or how I want to terraform it along here to continue the wall or just cut off a piece of this and move this pathway somewhere else. But yeah, we're probably just going to bring the wall to here and extend it later. Okay, and another wall is up. This one is very flat. I tried to add in some stairs to help mix it up just a little bit, put a little bit of like a holy texture to it. But I am going to have like some stalls and like trees growing up in front of this and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll help deter from it just being a flat wall. But for right now, this is kind of how it's going to look. My next step is to get this staircase in and make it look half decent. I'm probably going to continue with my idea of making it a 2 wide staircase since the wall is up now. Okay, and with some lighting done, that brings us to a finish on the staircase. Kind of just hidden back here and goes straight down into the center of town. I am going to decorate this door a little bit more, at least the door going into the cave. I'm probably going to do some trapdoors and then an actual door down here so that I don't have random views into some random cave back here. But for the time being, that's how that looks. I've even finished the texturing, so it looks like this building goes completely down into here. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I'll be right back. I need to go get water for this thing. Okay. And this is actually an infinite water source, so if I actually do need water in this area, I can just come back here and... So, there's that. And I'm sorry for all the... I do have 3 villagers up there. I'm sorry, I forgot one of you. Now, my next thing is going to be kind of figuring out what more I want in this area. I know one thing for sure. I need to get the floor plan for the library in. Where is it going to be quiet at? How much space is it going to take up? Where exactly is it going to sit? I need to figure out a floor plan. But before I figure out a floor plan to that, I got somebody I need to introduce you to. Meet our new cat. Hi. I'm tempted to call them Wool, because I was building this wall when they showed up. Just snuck right up behind me. You scared me to begin with. But Wall is now sitting over here while I was working on the wall. Okay, let's go get some blocks and let me figure out where exactly I want the floor plan to be. Okay, we're up here. Question is, where do I want to start this building? Okay, have a whole bunch of black wool up here. This is random, don't worry about this. It's just going to be another filler building like that one. That's going to sit here to kind of fill up this little bit of space. This is the main building we're needing to talk about. This is going to end up being our library. Now, the black wool is actually just the log points. So these points right here, the entire building is going to be 1 point in. So the actual interior is going to start here. So the interior isn't going to be nearly as large as it looks like it is right now. Not to mention, this is just the foundation level of the building. This building is actually going to be a step up, or actually, well, from the road, it's going to be 2 steps up. So it's going to be here, here, and then this is going to be the level of the building. So it looks a little bit more grand. And this is just going to be like a little bit of a porch area. So there's going to be stairs here that lead up onto the porch, and then you have another step up into the building. So that's the reason I was trying to figure out a different color for the foundation level, or do I just want to go from like that dark, I'm going to need to go find my bed real quick. But instead of doing like the mossy cobblestone and cobblestone that I've been doing, maybe go from deep slate to cobblestone. Possibly. Okay, so to start out, I'm going to start putting down some pillar blocks. So this is just going to be the corners of the building I'm working with. Okay, and that's some start to this building. Now I'm going to go around and go ahead and put some the dark oak pillars down, and then I'll cut back in so you guys can kind of see and get a more feel of the idea for this building. Okay, and that's some more pillars in. Now this building is going to be kind of off the ground, but I did want to make some walkways to like get around the building. Maybe even put another staircase down from here behind that building, or do another kind of entryway onto this little like side piece. Do another entryway so it spans off of this path and comes up this way as well. I don't quite know yet. I know I don't want just one entryway to this building, but I do know I want the front one to be on the grand side. So that's the reason it looks the way it does. I'm actually liking the more rustic feel. I don't think I'm actually going to add the like pillars that I was going to. I may just use quartz as well as like diorite and calcite as the wall color. I won't use the quartz pillars because I actually like the more rustic feeling because it matches better to these buildings. Even though it is dark oak and more muted, it does look better than bright quartz pillars in the middle of a very rustic town. But the problem is I don't have a lot of deep slate. Now the interior of this isn't going to be filled with deep slate. It's actually going to be filled with a mix of brick and granite. I think that's how you say that, granite. I think the brown one. But it's going to be filled with a mix of that, so I don't need as much deep slate as it would be to fill this up. I'm probably going to fill the second level up with dirt just to keep it filled in, so things like spiders don't spawn in it. But I want to fill that in with dirt, and then just do the walls out of deep slate, and then fill it in with the brick, granite mixture, and then do the walls a different color. But with that, I'm going to have to do also this type of thing. So that there's a separation between the floor and the white walls that are going above it. So keep in mind that this step back here is going to end up being the actual wall to the building. So the door is actually going to be in this spot. It's probably going to be like back here somewhere. But this allows me to separate between the bright white of the building to the darkness of the porch. I really need to go see if I have any more deep slate so I can actually fill in those stairs, because it's going to drive me crazy if I don't. Okay, I have some items. I have some deep slate stairs, but I also have these slabs, which could work just as well, just being a more elongated stair. I actually think I like the look of that more, because it's a little bit better flush with this, and it matches what I've been doing with the pathways this entire time. So I think I'm going to keep that, and we're going to move on to do something else. Probably get this other filler building in, since I most likely have the materials for this, and then get some plants and stuff around them. Maybe. Or I may just go completely off track and end up going to the bastion, who knows. Okay, let's get another itty bitty filler area in. I forgot my stairs. Oh well, I'll just make some more. I grabbed 264s of this. Ow, my ankles! Do I know where the staircase in this building is going? No! Do I care? No! This is gonna be a fun time! Sir, how did you get there? How? I know you couldn't have spawned there, because the villager breeder is a good ways away. So how did you get there? Not answering, huh? You keeping your okay, you keeping your secrets. You can have that. I don't care. Oh dear heavens, hi. You have a piece of gravel. Okay, you don't have one of my building blocks. Nice to see you, sir. How you doing? Okay, and another filler building is put in place. It's just a basic building with a birch upstairs, tiny little balcony. Just something to match the lightness of this building before I put in this dark and light combo here. These are just going to be fillers. This one I did remember to put the moss into. I'm going to need some more mossy cobblestone before I can do this, because I used the last of it here. But it's just a basic building. Nothing actually on the interior. Nice staircase and everything. I need to figure out what to do with these buildings. They're probably just going to be like bed buildings for whenever I end up releasing the villagers to do whatever the heck they want. I already have some plans for the next episode. I want to get my farmers out. I've actually changed where this building is going to step up into. I feel like it should be over here, and I'm going to level a little bit more of this out. Probably not completely, just like this little bit, level it out. And put a bigger building here to put my farmers in for the time being. Will this building be kept with the same purpose? I don't know. But I need to get my farmer and butcher out of there so I can have access to them whenever I need them. Because right now it's a little bit hard. Same with the librarians and the cartographers. I need to get them out of there. So even if they get moved to some random building for the time being, until I get a building actually built for them. So I'm going to put a building here for them. But that's going to be in the next video. Also, I need to figure out what's scaring my villagers so much. Because I have a ton of iron golems spawning. And by a ton, I mean these two right here are new. The guy that you saw earlier who's just sitting in my flower thing up there, he's new. All the villagers I had before were on leads. So, I don't know if it's the new villagers that have been moved. Like out here. Like this guy's out here moved. I probably need to shut his door. But he had an iron golem. There's another one down there, and there's another one off over in that direction. Those were the three I had originally. These two are new. The guy up, if he's even still up here. Is he still? Yeah, he's still up here. He's new. I don't know what you're guarding up there, but yeah, sure. And I'm really curious if it's these guys up here. Now, you'll notice I blocked up their area because I forgot to do so. But they have access to the open air. So I'm really thinking it's them that's causing the panic to be instated. Is that what y'all are doing? Making the entire place panic? Possibly. But for the time being, I've kind of just blocked this area up. I really need to figure out what's going on with them. Like, I do want at some point soon, an iron generator. Like an auto iron farm. But not like this. I don't want it just randomly all over my freaking village. Oh, are you working that stand? No? No? Okay. Also, in the next episode, I need to get some more stuff done on this tree. I know it's kind of getting night and stuff like that, and some mobs are going to spawn, but it's fine. But I need to get this tree finished up. There is still one more layer of branches that has to be made, and then I have to get a buttload of leaves and just shove a bunch of leaves on it. This tree has been left unfinished for so long, and I don't want to continue the docks until the tree is finished. So in order to make the docks look pretty, I've got to finish the tree. In order to finish the tree, I have to do a whole bunch of leaf collecting, which is probably going to be off camera. Because it's going to be quite a few 64s of leaves and a whole bunch of fighting with azalea trees and stuff like that. But with that, I'm going to have to say goodbye for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!